I am 100% in that club where I turn up 5 minutes before my tee time. I'm like, what can I do before I go out to make me play my best golf? Well, this is the routine that all good golfers use. It takes no longer than 5 minutes and you can copy it too. Now, I've just come to the short game area here. The first tee is literally there, so I can see when my group are about to tee off. The first thing I would do, as I'd actually realised that I'm gonna have 0 time to hit some shots, I'd go and grab a wedge and I'd actually start doing some stretching. Now, this is nothing too complicated, and honestly, I actually think it's better than hitting some golf balls. All we need to do is sort of, let's stretch our upper half and let's get our lower half a little bit more warmed up than it was. Like, think about it. You've just probably sat in a car, you've not walked to the golf club, you've just got out your car, you've been sat down. We need to get a little bit active. So the first thing that I would do is do this stretch. Left palm down, right palm up, get into golf posture, and 8, just making, if you're right-handed, a little bit of a backswing. In that manner, right there. From down the line, it's gonna look very much like this. Now, once you've made 8 in that direction, just flip your hands around. So you would then look to have your left palm up and your right palm down. You then just make 8 reps in golf posture, creating the exact same motion. Like, look, this is representing my backswing for the first stretch and then my downswing for the second stretch. But honestly, I really start to loosen up. Anybody could do those stretches, right? It doesn't have to be too complicated. I actually also find, like, look, who can relate? You get there early, you go and warm up and you go and hit it terribly on the range and you're like, I can't bother with it today. I can't be bothered with it. I'm just gonna hit it so bad. You're already sort of premeditating what's gonna happen. Okay, the next stretch is really, really simple. Have a look at it right here. I'd repeat it 8 in each direction. All I'm looking to do is just add a little bit of a lunge in there now, creating a twist. Again, I'm looking to warm up the whole body, so I get to the first tee. I don't feel like stiff as board, or stiff as a board, stiff as a plank. You get what I mean. I don't feel really stiff. I feel a little bit looser. I grab the driver out. I'm way more comfortable. And that phase should take no longer than a minute and a half. We've still got sort of 3-4 minutes left to play with. I would then, if I do have the opportunity, a little bit like we have here at Mottram Hall, hit some sort of medium range pitch shots. Just getting a feel for the club on the ball. Oh, that was a little thin, wasn't it? Let's see if we can play this one a little better. But that's why we're warming up. We're getting in tune with what we've got to sort of feel on the golf course. Much better shot. So I'd maybe hit 3-4 pitches around the green from sort of, I guess, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 14 yards short of the fringe. Just getting used to the bat and ball. So what I mean by that is club on ball feel. And it's tuning in that feel for the day. That's really key. You know what, and when you hit shots like that, you'll get a bit of confidence. I'm very happy with that. I then would hit 2 bunker shots, just for a couple of reasons really. One, it's actually a good chance to make full swings, oh, hit the flag, in a very short, sort of small scenario. Like, if you look at the length of this swing, I'm like putting driver power into a very, very short, small space. So actually, as well as tuning my hands into hitting a bunker shot, I'm actually sort of loosening off way more than I think. Now, okay, you've hit some pitch shots, you've hit 2 bunker shots, now just go and hit 2 little dinky chip shots just like this, because you guarantee it. You get to the first hole, you're just off the side. I mean, you could even go and change club, to be fair. I've got my 50 degree and I've been playing every single one of these shots with this. But by all means, if you want to change club, do whatever you want to do. Sand wedge, lob wedge, we're getting warmed up. We're not like sort of tinkering technique here. I'm literally giving you the best warm up that all good golfers follow. All good golfers follow, and you can too. So there we go, 2 little chips away. Just tuning the hands in really. Oh, a little bit under hit. Okay, let's get a little more aggressive. Oh, can you see how this is starting to build confidence? Let's now go and grab the short club. And what I mean by the short club, your putter and a tee peg. First though, we're just gonna sort of get used to the pace. pace, 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 pace. So the first thing I would do with my putting is I would grab 2 golf balls and our tee peg. Our tee peg is useful in a second, but the first thing I would put all over the green with the simple goal of trying to get 1 golf ball to hit the next. Now you'll notice here I'm going from top to bottom, hitting the first ball and then trying to play bowls. I'm trying to get my second ball as close as I can to the first. I then go across the green, down the slope, and then across the green again, up the slope. Because this is what's going to tune you into the pace of the day. What does each and every slope feel like, and how fast is it downhill, uphill, across the slope? You're really starting to tune your hands in to what the pace of the greens are like. And if you get the pace, you won't 3-putt. And think, all good golfers, they don't tend to 3-putt that often. I would then get to a hole, hit some hole outputs, but place a tee peg in like this. With the simple idea, I'm making the hole smaller, I'm trying to hit the ball in the hole and not get it to hit the pink tee peg. It really makes it hard, which therefore if it's harder when you practice, it's much easier when you get out on the course. And when I say hole out range, I mean the sort of 3 feet to I guess around that 5 feet range, where we've got to feel like we're making them out on the golf course. Follow that routine for less than 5 minutes and I know you'll go out and play your best golf. Thanks so much for watching.